Hi, I'm Deborah Watson with Studio 222 Film Productions. Imagine this, 22 years old, newly married, husband just got home from Desert Storm, and all of a sudden the phone rings, and on the other end is a sobbing teenage girl needing a safe place to stay while her single father cools off. Fast forward just a few more years later, and you're sitting across the table from a young, pregnant, teenage college girl who doesn't think she's fit to be a mother. She wants you to adopt her child. Instead, you help her integrate with a family at the church, and she becomes a mother to an amazing little girl. The list goes on. For over 20 years, as my husband and I had the honor of mentoring teenage girls, both here in the United States and internationally. Now, one year when we were coming home from Lima, Peru, I asked my husband a question. I said, do you think we'll be able to see the miracles like what we saw in Peru here in the United States? Well, in 2017, we began walking in that miracle. It was then that we learned 1 in 3 women are victims of domestic violence. 5 million children were being raised in violent homes. And did you know that 40 million Americans that are alive today as adults are survivors as children that grew up in violent homes? We were personally in the aftermath of knowing a woman and her 2 boys that were murdered by the father, and 2 mothers that were murdered, leaving 4 more children living in the aftermath of a senseless tragedy. If we could help heal the hearts of the parents and teach them about the 5 love languages and how to have healthy relationships instead of combating one another, they actually walked side by side with each other, and then they taught their children, we could literally change the direction of the next generation. And so we decided to do it. And we're inviting you to come along with us. Did you know that a lot of people still trapped in those relationships have no clue the resources that are literally right at their fingertips? So my husband and I are going to spend 33 months traveling to all 50 states, spreading a message of hope to those who don't know and shining a spotlight on those organizations that are doing an amazing job. So that way, if we go to a community that maybe doesn't know what they can do to help their community, we can show them some of the stories that are out there. Maybe you are one of those stories. So our expectation. Remember that 1 in 3 that I told you about way back at the beginning? That was 2017. It is now 2024, and I saw a new report. It's 1 in 5. It's changing. And with your help, we can continually make it change so that by May 28th of 2030, it's 1 in 10. Who knows? Maybe it'll be 1 in 12. Maybe it'll be 1 in 20. Now, how can you be a part of making this happen? Just pick one of the rewards down below that makes your heart smile. And then subscribe to our YouTube channel and come follow along on the adventure as we will be showing America that not too far from here, there is hope.